All right, all right. Hey guys, Geminis, welcome back. Let's take a quick peek and say, all right, what's our message of like growth, prosperity, something awesome? What's a message of blockage? And what's the overall vibe? And then a message for love. All right, so a message of growth, kind of prosperity. We actually have a Five of Swords, which Five of Swords oftentimes is looked at as a card of like, putting up boundaries, blocking things, competitive energy, sometimes even rude energy. But when we're talking about it in the context of something that is about growth and prosperity, sometimes putting a block to negativity. Oh yeah, emperor, definitely. Becoming an emperor when it comes to either dealing with people that are hostile and just saying, hey, I'm not feeling challenged by them, so their words don't need to have an impact on me. They may be behaving in this way because they're challenged by me. Having that perspective change is so important. It may looking at everything from a like a higher place. An emperor knows that they're in charge of their own life. An emperor knows that they are all that. They don't tend to need to swagger in and tell people their accomplishments because they're like, I'm I don't need to convince people that I'm accomplished. I already know that I am. I don't need to convince anyone that I'm powerful or intelligent or well put together because that's like we don't walk in and say, "Hi, I know how to breathe." I go in and I go out. We don't walk around and do that. If we had to do that, it would be probably because it's somebody who's needing to bolster themselves. Um, that's not how an emperor operates. They don't strut their stuff and tell other people how great they are. They don't need to. They already know that they're great. They already know that they know how to breathe. Um, People who are coming across as hostile, we're going to be able to see them from a higher perspective and be like, okay, so they're challenged by my success. Well, why don't I just take them under my wing on one hand? Or in some cases, maybe it's like, yeah, that behavior doesn't get anywhere with me. I don't actually respond to things like that. So I may just block it all together, not even let it get in my head. Because an emperor really doesn't waste their energy. They may ask themselves, will dialogue change the outcome here? If the answer is no, then they wouldn't bother to respond, not even to defend themselves. They're like, the best defense is not respond to that. I'm not about to grant this person my attention when I can see that they really need to just go and grow in themselves. And they're not going to be growing in themselves if they start engaging in, argumentative energy with me. They're clearly watching me. So as I keep excelling and keep winning and keep being my awesome emperor self, they're going to be able to maybe learn from my actions, but they don't really want to communicate. They want to argue. And I don't really operate that way. So an emperor kind of like there are times when they'll just block something is what I would say with these two cards is what it's explaining. And there are other times where they'll just be silent, and it's all because they're dealing with someone who's like that. So that's the message of what's been learned, what's where there has been growth, which I think is a powerful thing to have grown in. All right, so what kind of a blockage might there be? Any message that is anything to be mindful of that could be seen as a blockage? We have a Page of Cups, we have an Ace of Cups, and we have a Knight of Coins. The only blockage here is that if someone wants to make a new start in something and they're going at it so slow, sometimes it's better to just go ahead and do it. If somebody wants to ask somebody out or see where something's going to go, to just step up and say, hey, I really want to do this. I really like you. And this doesn't have to be about romance. This could be about, I really want to start this new thing. I'm super interested in it. I think I would love doing this. It would fill my cup, but I'm not going to let myself do that for another 3 months. It's like, why? Why not? Because thinking about it all the time could become a blockage, wasting a ton of energy, imagining how great something is going to be that we really want to try, whether it's dating somebody or whether it's, giving a chance to whatever, learn how to scuba dive. If we keep putting it off, and then we keep eating up time watching like how-to videos if it's about taking an action or learning a new skill set, or if it's thinking all the time about someone that we want to go out with, but we just haven't had the courage to go ahead and let ourselves, love them or let ourselves go out with them or something. It just kind of seems like that can become a blockage because we're going to spend a lot of energy thinking about it, but no real energy putting it into action. And that can kind of sap strength and energy because we keep thinking and thinking and thinking, but no action. Okay, so that's really good to avoid that kind of a blockage, like to contemplate, if I really think this is going to be great, if I really want to see how this goes, why don't I just go ahead and see how it goes, instead of delay it. In the realm of love, we have the World card. There's our big message for love. New beginnings. And this is Sophia. Sophia is Greek for wisdom. There's been a lot of wisdom in the realm of love, which is probably also why we're at a point where there's truth and there's this, this heart on fire. There's obviously, we've got someone here, could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be, but somebody who has come to this place of like, I get it, I understand. So in the realm of love, this could be, but it could be a divine masculine who's come to this place of understanding, and they are very much ready for a new cycle to begin. This is definitely a change in tempo, a change in the way somebody sees love. Ooh, King of Pentacles. It's time for something stable. No more on again, off again. No more random back and forth. No more energy of like being scattered. No more expectations that something is just going to be a flash in the pan. Anything worth doing is worth doing well, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. This is like, look, I want to build a foundation. And this keeps looking like a divine masculine is having this mindset, this breakthrough. Like, what I really want is to have something powerful, something strong, something stable, something that would be that I invest in, that is going to be long lasting. Sorry, I almost picked up 2 decks. And what is the overarching message of, I'll say the week. I'll go ahead and say of the week. I just wanted to break this down. Instead of it always being like just love reads, I wanted to do something a little bit more broad. Brilliant beliefs, luminous life force, and personal power. That is a freaking fantastic week. By the way, it's card number 45. We do have like the twins down here. We also have comets coming through the night sky. There's this really there's very much a celestial aspect to this. To me, this feels like the message of the week is the fact that we are alive means we are one of the stars right here on Earth, right? We're a star in our own life, but we are here to shine. We're also here to, tap into the personal power, never be disempowered enough to think that life is just happening to us, but to be reminded that, you know what? I actually get to make decisions in my life. This fits very nicely with that emperor energy. Masculine or feminine doesn't matter. This is a powerful week for the Gemini because they are standing in their personal power, and their personal power to create the life that they want to live, the life that they want to have. The comets can also represent movement. So it can be a week of some pretty profound change. It's a change in mindset in general. It's a change where somebody is saying, I feel like the things that I really want in my life, I can have those things. I can be on top and not worry about, people that maybe have negativity that they project at me. Doesn't matter. I can believe that I can have a really positive kind of romance. Of course I can, because that's what I attract into my life. And I believe that I am personally empowered enough to have, my wishes and my goals and things like that become a reality just by reaching out and saying, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take action today. So really strong, it's a sense of accomplishment throughout the week is what it feels like to me. Like our character is going to really feel like, of course I can do that. Of course I can have that. Of course that can become my reality. I don't think anything holds this Gemini back this week. Very cool. Very nice story on that one, guys. All right, I'm going to leave that there. As I always say, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you. If you do enjoy my art, if you watch my channel, please take a moment and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Those 2 things help my free channel to continue to grow, and lets me know that I should keep doing it, and then I will. As I always say, I am a fictional storyteller. I am not a psychic. I don't make predictions. I don't tell you how your life's going to go. This is all just fun food for thought. I hope that's the way you enjoy it. If there's something positive or thought provoking? Cool. All right. Take care. Bye.